Yo guys, what's going on? I am back today with some more triple hunting. As you could have possibly observed by the thumbnail, today we're going, if everything goes right, we're gonna go for Cottony, Scraggy and Solosis. So let me grab some Cottony sprites. Cottony and Whimsicott, I still need both of them. There's Cottony. And Whimsicott. And let's get hunting. I need to make a fairy sandwich, and honestly, I do not remember how to make a fairy sandwich. Shiny sandwich recipe charts. There we go. What is fairy again? Fairy is extra tomato. Great. Alright, I'm pretty sure this island over here has like near 100% Cottony spawns or something. To be honest, I don't really know. Guess we'll figure out in a couple of seconds. There should be an area where Cottony has 100% encounter rate though. Like, I know there are Comfey on the island, but Cottony should have an area with 100% encounter rate. There are not that many fairy types on DLC. They're like Comfey, Cottony, Snubble. I feel like there's one more. Loads of tomato. This is gonna be a great sandwich. A very sour one as well. Let's try and get all this tomato on. It's a lot of tomato, not gonna lie. I don't like tomato, IRL. Well, I guess if it helps the shinies, I don't mind it too much in game, you know. Ah, that almost falls over. That is fantastic. Please don't actually fall over. That would be annoying. I don't think that one bell pepper is gonna matter. And the pig is completely inside of the sandwich. Very, very safe. I swear to God, if the one bell pepper actually mattered, I'm gonna be slightly annoyed. But I don't think it does. Sparkling, and it mattered? No way! What the freak, bro? Oh, no, never mind. It's just not the sandwich that I was trying to make doesn't work with fairy types. I need to use 2 different Herba Mysticas instead of 2 sours. 2 sours doesn't work with fairy, apparently. I think the sandwich itself was fine, but... like, the issue wasn't the bell peppers, the issue was the Herba Mystica that I put on it. Which the Herba Mystica still works so weird in this game, in my opinion. Look, as long as it works, you know? Why did the music change so drastically? What the frick? Probably because this is the beginning of the music, and after this the music will get better? Question mark? I don't know. Now we have picnic music, so it doesn't matter anymore. Let's put a sour and a salty on them, shall we? Maybe that works. I know, as long as you have one salty on there, it will always work. That's one thing I know, because in the past, before we figured out that we could use any 2 Herba Mystica, it was believed that you always needed at least 1 salty Herba Mystica. And I don't remember them anymore, but I used to actually know which Pokemon had a boosted chance of dropping salty Herba Mystica. Just because they were so much more needed than any of the other ones. Whoa, what the frick happened to that pig? That pig did not go into the sandwich. It just stuck on top. What? Screenshot. What the frick just happened? That's very weird. that's still a sour sandwich, but it should still give me shiny and encounter power fairy. Good. Alright. Actually, good question. Are there any other fairy types that I need? Don't think... Yeah, actually, alchemy. Okay. For some reason, I'm not seeing any cottony. Like, I saw one. Just need to find like a good area where I can like run in circles. At least I do see a ton of cottony here, so it's probably good around here. Dude, cottony still, in my opinion, had one of the strangest Pokemon Go events ever. Like, that one was so weird, bro. It was like, if you went to your local park, over there, cottony would have an increased shiny rate for the weekend. Yeah, no, that definitely was one of the weirdest Pokemon Go events we've ever seen. I genuinely went to multiple parks nearby to see which one counted. Because that's, of course, completely not up to you. Like, I'm pretty sure I went to the park in my town, but the park in my town is just entirely one nest. And I could not find, like, a single cottony because it was full of nest spawns. So I had to, like, go somewhere else to go catch Pokemon. It was weird. Clover sweet, nice. And I ended up with like one shiny cottony from it, and then I think I got the second one eventually from like a Go Fest or something. I don't know, like I said, very strange event. Apparently Whimsical sponsor as well, was not expecting that. And up here there are quite some static spawns apparently, because I'm seeing like Bloom, Sawsbuck, which shouldn't spawn as they're not fairy types. Both Cottony and Whimsicott should be super easy to notice, at the very least, so there's that. Its cotton doesn't actually change color, which actually, yeah, it slightly does. It goes a bit yellow, but that's not the easy to notice part. So after this, assuming we get 2 in this sandwich, next sandwich is gonna go for Scraggy, which, oh boy, do I know how annoying it is to shiny on Scraggy. I've got one before in X and Y, while hunting, I think, Gulpin, probably. Yeah, probably Gulpin. At least, you know, in X and Y Pokemon sparkled. In this game, they do not, so noticing Scraggy is gonna be quite annoying. I don't know, if they spawn in a pack, I know for a fact that I will notice if a Scraggy is shiny. But if it spawns on its own, dude, I genuinely might miss a shiny Scraggy. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, I want to make a dark type sandwich for Scraggy. Well, there are quite some dark types that I still need, actually. So it's not like I can waste the sandwich and it'd be fine. No, actually, if I get the shiny Scraggy, I'm gonna go hunt for Inkay next. After Inkay, there's still Overquill, which I need to get with Dark Sandwich as well. I think Poison is also possible for Overquill. I just wrote down Dark, because there's no other Poison type that I need from the DLC anymore. There are plenty of Dark types. Also, I think today is stream number 5 of Scarlet and Violet, which means 2 more Scarlet and Violet streams and then we'll go back to double and or triple hunting, whatever I feel like. Why a horde of Toucannon? Those are not fairy types, as far as I can tell. I don't know, yesterday, no, not yesterday, 2 days ago, last stream, I got 8 shinies, 8 new shinies in one stream. I definitely am not expecting that to happen, but finding 5 would be a very nice goal. Scraggy's gonna be annoying though. I don't think we're actually gonna hunt in an area where the Pokemon will not have 100% encounter rate. I'm pretty sure Cottony, Scraggy, and Solosis all have 100% encounter rate in their respective regions. So at least there's that. I feel like I should be able to find 5 today. Unless I get like unlucky. I mean, to be fair, it happened with snipes as well. Like, I think in 5 sandwiches, I got like 5 shinies or so. No, wait. I ended up with 8 shinies and like 5 sandwiches, which isn't too bad, but you know. At least the odds of me facing on the hunt here are very low. I think the most likely way for me to face is if I get 2 Whimsicott without a Cottony. But that's probably not going to happen. That is very unlikely. I'm part of the Elite Four, I'm sure, bud. I'm sure you are. But I actually just realized, Shiny Cottony gets Whimsicott's Cotton Color. Say that 10 times fast. And Shiny Whimsicott gets Cottony's Shiny Cotton Color. I think I said shiny once too many there. That sentence was a nightmare to form. And there's Shiny Cottony. That was super easy to notice. Holy crap. Alright, let's go for one more then, shall we? There are in total 48 more shinies I need from the DLC. After this one, 47. And then all that's left is Fuecoco. Nice critical capture. Let's go. Well, let's go find another one. And then we can evolve it when I need to. Or just find a shiny Whimsicott. Wouldn't be mad about that. Absolutely not. Okay, yeah, that was so noticeable because its cotton color change is also quite noticeable. It's not just the orange ears, arms, leaves. I should just say leaves because I know for a fact they're leaves. I don't know what they're supposed to represent. Are they supposed to be its ears, its arms, its... The frick are they supposed to be? I do not know. Okay, so unless I get super unlucky, we will be shiny hunting Scraggy today, and that hunt will be slightly annoying because its shiny is so practically impossible to notice. I'm actually gonna have to look at the Scraggy sprite that I'm gonna put on the screen, and I'm actually gonna have to look at like what changes, because I don't think anything changes about Scraggy drastically, at least. Like sometimes something with Joltik you'd say its shiny is hard to notice, but its eyes go from blue to purple, which is quite noticeable. Just looking at its eyes is hard, that's the annoying part, but it's noticeable. I don't think Scraggy has anything noticeable about its shiny. I think it's just, you're gonna have to see that it's different from the others, and that's about it. I mean, at least it's not Minior. Minior, in Meteor form, doesn't have a shiny. So that one is gonna be like an actual nightmare to find. Like, the only thing you can do for that is just keep KOing them. I don't know if I want to do an outbreak for them. Honestly, I think because... No. An outbreak will be stupid, actually. Well, sure, I get to an outbreak of 60 very quickly. I will also completely delete the outbreak way too fast, because I need to keep KOing them. It's the only way to see if they're shiny. I guess I could just encounter them and see if they sparkle, but that's even slower. So now we'll just... It's the only rock type in multiple locations. So I think with the rock sandwich we'll just be fine. The shiny out Minior. It's gonna be a bit of a slow hunt. I wouldn't be surprised if it takes at least an entire stream. But it's still like easier than certain things I've hunted, like Pinkochin, Quaxley, or Quackpuffel. It's technically the second one that I got that took forever. Like, frick, bro. It was Quackpuffel, right? I think so. The one that took 2500 Masuda eggs. Oh, that was terrible. Was it 2600, 25? It was too many. That's all I remember. I would like to forget about that hunt, please, but I probably never will. What's that live left on the sandwich? 20 minutes. Oh. I'm sure we'll find a second shiny Cottony. Like I said, I already said what I'm gonna hunt after that, but I forgot because I'm stupid. There is at the very least Comfey, but I feel like there's something in between. I'm gonna look. Wait, is Comfey the only... Comfey and Alchemy are the last two fairy types I need shiny. And if I go for Milcery, I am not allowed to go to the shiny outbreaks during this event. I do not want to do event exclusive shiny hunts unless they're the only way to get them. Like with Gimmighoul, who doesn't even have boosted shiny hunts. Actually, as a matter of fact, he has negative boosted shiny hunts. He is more rare than any other shiny. Which I think is a bit stupid, but sure. There's nothing I can do about it. I actually already found a shiny Milcery during my playthrough of the game, I think. I didn't catch it, I just ran away, because... Dude, without any KOs in the outbreak, without a shiny charm, without a sandwich, the odds of a shiny are 1 in 160. What? That is not okay in a game where finding shinies is already so easy because you encounter 10 Pokemon in 1 second. Making the odds 1 in 160 is actually wild. Like, I think if you tried, you could probably find 1 shiny Milcery per minute. Might be a bit of an over-exaggeration, but genuinely, I think in an hour you could probably find at the very least 30 shiny Milcery if you tried. Which, on the one hand, look, I'm eventually gonna have to shiny hunt it another... I don't even know how many times. How many forms are there? Like 64? I'm gonna have to hunt it another 63 times after the next hunt. And honestly, the outbreaks wouldn't be terrible for that, but I'm not doing it. That's just cheating. I mean, I know that's probably the purpose of the outbreak, so people that want to get a shiny of all of its forms, you know, can just hunt it 60 times right now in a couple of hours. But I don't want that. I don't want no free giveaway Pokemon. The only Pokemon with less than 1 in 100 odds that I am fine with catching are Ultra Space shinies and fishing shinies. Other than that, I do not take free giveaways of shinies. Wait, does fishing... No, fishing goes to 1 in 100, not less than 1 in 100. It's with charm, it's 1 in 100. Without charm, it's 1 in 104. It doesn't go less than 1 in 100. But it's still broken. I can't fish... I can't fish for anything or any... Whoa, talking is hard. I can't fish for anything anymore anyway. Why were there 3 words that started with any in that sentence? I don't know. That is... Yeah, why are there 3 words that start with any in a row in that sentence? English is a weird language. I genuinely wonder what happened. If the Netherlands didn't trade Suriname for the USA, would most of the world have been speaking Dutch right now instead of English? I am genuinely curious about that. Like, what would have happened to the USA if the Netherlands owned it instead of England? Like, I'm very intrigued about that. If only the entire world spoke Dutch and I could just stream in Dutch and everybody would be able to understand it. What would be a harder language to learn? Dutch or English? I don't know. They're both terrible because of... I don't think there's a singular grammatical rule in Dutch that doesn't have an exception. The only rule that doesn't have an exception is that no rule has an exception. Every rule has an exception. What? Man, why is English so hard, bro? I'm really struggling with talking today and I don't know why. Thanks, Courtney. Come on, we have like 15 minutes left in the sandwich. Can we please get a shiny and maybe also a comfy or something? I mean, if I get comfy and milcery in the same sandwich, you know, that'd be fine as well. I just don't want to have to make 2 sandwiches for the last 2 fairy types. I actually wonder, after the fairy types of this game, are there any more fairy types that I need to find a shiny of? Do I have shiny Klefki? I think I might still need shiny Klefki. Is the Morgr... I think the Impidimp line is very dark, right? Or is it... No, yeah, it's definitely very dark. Okay, no, I just tell that... I definitely still need... No, wait, I have that line already. Wait, I already have the Impidimp line. Now I wonder... I mean, do I have shiny Klefki? I don't know. I can check real quickly. It's not that hard to check. Anyway, if I have gotten Klefki, how would I have obtained it? I know I hoarded for it once, but it was a 5%, and I definitely did not think I got a Klefki out of it. But it is also in Friend Safari of the steel type variety, I think. Okay, let me have a look at my checklist. Gen 6, Klefki. Where's Klefki? I do already have shiny Klefki. Oh wait, Klefki is in Scarlet Violet as well. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, I might as well just keep the internet open real quickly. Do I need any fairy types? After Cottony, Comfey, and Alchemy? I think these might be the last fairy type ones I'll do, like, ever. Until the form decks, I guess. Let me have a look. Not in Gen 6. Gen 7, does it have... Oh, Morlul and Shiinotic are fairy types, aren't they? Yeah, I think they're grass fairy. Okay, so well, there are definitely more fairy types. They are not available in this game that I still need. Other than Gen 7 doesn't have any other fairy types that I need. What about Gen 8? Yeah, no, that's actually it. The only fairy type that I will not have after I'm done with this game is... What the frick did I just say? It was a Gen 7 Pokemon. Morlul. Morlul and Shiinotic are the last 2 fairy types that I'll be hunting in Pokemon, probably. I mean, it should be a super easy SOS hunt, like, it's not an issue, but I will have to do it at some point. Also, can I please find a second shiny Cottony and, like, what the frick is going on? Is my luck bad? Again? Question mark. Yesterday I got 8 shinies and 3 sandwiches. I know that is a bit extreme and I'm not expecting to do that again. But, like, at least the second one, this sandwich would be nice, you know? With the amount of leopard berries that you can find, what even is the point of, like, ethers? Or elixirs? I don't know the difference between an ether and an elixir. I know the difference, I just don't know which one is which. Why do they both have the sound with an E? There we go, second shiny Cottony. That took like 20 minutes, but hey, we found it. Do I have Comfey next? Or Alchemy? Probably Comfey, because I actually have a Comfey sprite and I do not have an Alchemy sprite. Alright, let's hunt Comfey. Comfey shiny is somewhat weird, hard to notice. Actually, I don't know if it's hard to notice. The Comfey itself becomes blue, apparently. Comfey is one of those shinies that I would not be able to explain what the frick its shiny looks like. I think the flower ring of Comfey is actually the exact same, is it not? The only thing that changes is its body going to blue. It's the only difference that I can tell. I don't know, we probably do not have a whole lot of time left on the sandwich. Almost 10 minutes. It's not too bad. We're just gonna keep running a little bit until, well, we see Comfey spawn. Which should be like around this area, I think. Yeah, I hear that spawn. Okay. Ooh, I don't know how easy it would be to notice a shiny. I genuinely do not know. I feel like it might actually be hard, you know? I mean, we can just have a go at it. Look, there's usually on these Comfey chains, there's one big yellow bulb that is not a flower. If that yellow bulb becomes blue, it's a shiny. Why do these things have to be so small and detailed, bro? Ugh. Like, actually, you know, with Cottony, I could just have a little glance at it and see if it's shiny or not. With these Comfey, I actually have to, like, look individually at every Comfey. Where is your yellow bulb, and is it yellow or blue? I mean, yeah, that's not how it works, of course, but it's not basically how it works. It also looks like that if you approach a Comfey, they start looking towards you, which should make their yellow bulbs easier. This hunt is still not nearly as bad as Electric. Look, Dynamo, I eventually gave up on. I realized I'm never gonna notice a shiny. But with Electric, I still didn't use KOs. I just actually looked for a shiny, and that was quite a nightmare of a hunt. I think it's the one hunt that I might actually regret doing in this game instead of in an older game. Because that Dynamo hunt was actually ridiculous. I thought for a second that was a shiny Comfey, because apparently in this shadow one of those flowers looks very blue instead of a white. Like, I genuinely don't think if I compare, like, one of these regular Comfey with a shiny one, with the shiny one on the screen, I don't think the flowers change color at all. It's just the yellow part that becomes blue. Now, this is definitely not the easiest hunt that's left in the DLC. At least there's 100% encountering, you know? It's not like something like Oshawott, where you can encountering it is already hard enough. But as I figured out, starters do have outbreaks. Why does it feel like that Comfey is green? Wait, are Comfey green? Instead of yellow? I thought they were freaking yellow. No, they look actually kind of green. What the frick? Is it because of the rain? Okay, now I'm starting to, like, actually doubt myself if I would be able to notice this. I can tell they're not shinies, but no. Why are they green in the rain? I sort of got they were yellow like a second ago. Is it actually because of the rain, or am I just colorblind? Yeah, the rain stopped. Maybe it's the dark that makes them look green. Or I'm just actually an idiot. Which, well, that last one we already know is the case. That is completely separate from this, but... Whoa, you found a mass outbreak of milcery. And I have a fairy sandwich going on. Wow. I wonder how easy it would be to find a shiny in there. Probably way too easy. Assuming I do not find this comfy too early, it will probably take me quite some time before I actually start the Millstree hunt. I hope by the time I start the Millstree hunt, the Millstree outbreaks are gone. Because I don't like them. Like, shinies are supposed to be rare, and they just aren't anymore in the entirety of Scarlet and Violet. But then, like, these outbreak events, like, what, bro? They make shinies way too easy, and I definitely do not like it. Look, shinies are already easy enough. I can accept that. Because there was no shiny hunting method in Sword, they gave us a broken method in Scarlet. I'm fine with that. But the shiny outbreaks are a bit overkill in my opinion. I don't know if we really needed those. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool for people who don't have shinies and they want to get into shiny hunting or something like that. But you should be able to turn them off at the very least. Honestly, that goes for any Pokemon game. Frick off. You should be able to turn off events, and I'm mainly talking about Pokemon Go here. You really should be able to turn off Pokemon Go events, because... What's the current event? Okay, the Christmas event is actually not bad. Actually, I would not turn off the current event. But the Kanto event that happened not too long ago? Bro, we've had a billion Kanto events. That was like, I did not play that week because of how boring it was. Holy. That was actually just, I genuinely didn't enjoy the game for that week because the spawns were so trash. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people have said this before, that we need the ability to turn off events in Pokemon Go because some of them are so stupid. Plus the event spawns right now are actually really not that bad. The season spawns. Why did I say event spawns? Season spawns are not that bad. I don't know, Christmas events is kind of cool though. I need Shiny Standler, Pikachu, Eevee. What else do we have? Capshu. Capshu, does it spawn right now or is it just from Quest? I think it might just be from Quest. I don't know, the Christmas events are always kind of cool though. They do deliver on those. But I don't know, like Community Day? I wish I could have just turned Community Day off and had regular Pokemon in raids, had regular Pokemon spawn, because the Community Day spawns were just garbage. Like, I'm sorry, but you know, we already had these Community Days, and you know what? I actually love how they have, you know, December Community Day recap. I'm not opposed to it. I would want them to keep it, because not everybody can participate in every Community Day in a year. But for the people that can, come on, let us turn it off and just enjoy the regular spawns. Because Community Day is useless to us. At least Community Day was only a week, but like that Kanto week that we had recently, like again, like bro, that was so dead. That was just not funny. Like maybe if they put like Mewtwo in raids or something, hey, that would have been cool, but they didn't. I did not say there was a conflict. Now what do you have in raids, like Zekrom? That's not a Kanto Pokemon, the frick, bro. To be fair, I didn't do a singular Zekrom raid, even though it is... Is it still the strongest non-Shadow electric type attacker, non-Shadow, non-Mega? It's not bad at the very least. But I still didn't raid for it, because I don't know. I just don't care too much anymore about strong Pokemon, I just want shinies, man. I have plenty of strong Pokemon. I mean, I have a hundo of most of the Megas that exist out there. Apart from Mewtwo. Okay, and I don't like have, I don't know, Latios, and Latios also do not have a hundo of, but their Megas are pretty trash anyway. Like, when Mega Rayquaza and Mega Mewtwo exist, Mega Latios and Mega Latios kind of become irrelevant. I mean, to be fair, Mega Mewtwo doesn't exist yet. Shadow Mewtwo is still stronger than both Mega Eons though, so... Not that it matters a whole lot, they're still useless. I don't think we're finding a shiny Comfey. We've got 20 seconds left. Bro, did not see that Comfey there. It was genuinely my blind spot. Thanks Discord for sending my notification about that I'm live on Twitch to my phone instead of to my PC for some reason. The frick? Also, thanks for doing that 36 minutes into the stream. Speaking of being 36 minutes into the stream, the sandwich is over. Hooray! Right, let's evolve one of them cottony. I love evolving the low level ones, I don't know why. Anyway, shiny cottony into shiny Whimsicott. Hooray! Okay, now we need to actually... I know there are areas where Scraggy has a really low encounter rate. But 100% encounter rate with the Dark Sandwich. I just need to find those areas and figure out where is the best place to actually hunt for Scraggy, because I don't know. Scrafty. I will actually be hunting Scrafty, not Scraggy. I already got Scraggy, like I said before, during my gold pin hunt. That was like a really long time ago. Yeah, I actually do not know where Scraggy spawns at all, so I'm just gonna go here, save the game, make a Dark Sandwich, look up how to make a Dark Sandwich, because I do not remember. Dark is smoked fillet. Cool. Yep, absolutely. Let me go make a smoked fillet sandwich then real quickly. Look, oh, well, there already Scraggy here, so I definitely know they spawn here. Yeah, okay, they definitely spawn here. Let me actually also just grab a Scraggy sprite. Just for the sake of knowing what a shiny Scraggy looks like. Yeah, that's awful. That is not gonna help me at all. Yikes. Well, it is quite a bit darker, but I don't know how noticeable it is in this game with all the shadows and stuff. Let's hope. Let's hope we can just notice it somehow. Also, I have to end stream by 12:30. I don't think I'm gonna be live at that point anymore anyway. Well, I do have to be at work at 1. Which isn't too bad. Just stacking a bunch of smoked fillet on top of each other, why not? If it works, it works. Why does shiny Scraggy just not have green pants? It fits it so much better than just being a bit darker. I'm not a big fan of shiny Scraggy. Shiny Scrafty though looks quite amazing. A tasty Haxala original. Sparkling and encounter power dark. Exactly what we needed. Now let them Scraggy spawn. I genuinely might think that as long as there's like in the moonlight, honestly, I think I'll know the shiny Scraggy super easily. What if I don't? That's the thing. Like for the thumbnail of today, I looked up a shiny Scraggy sprite, right? And I saw the regular Scraggy next to the shiny Scraggy. I couldn't tell a difference. There are Scrafty hordes? Interesting. Look, the shiny Scrafty I'll notice instantly, for sure. That one is so obvious. I definitely do think I will have an issue if I get a shiny Scraggy there. Although, I for some reason did not know Scraggy was dark. I got it confused with like the Pancham line, where Pancham is not a dark type. And I always forget about that. Like, I do Pokedoku sometimes. And I think, yeah, we had to do a dark, you had to fill in a dark fighting type Pokemon. And I filled in freaking Pancham. Like an idiot. Pancham is not a dark type. Which, I mean, if you think about its evolution methods, yeah, duh, it can't be a dark type, otherwise its evolution method would be the dumbest evolution method ever. So it makes sense that it's not a dark type, but it's, I don't know. It still just slips past me every single time. I was an Electabuzz, I was like, what the frick is that? That's a ton of Scraggy inside of each other. Yeah, I don't know, and then when you're thinking of fighting dark types, oh yeah, only the evolved form is fighting dark, but then I think Scraggy is not fighting dark, and it is, like... I'm just gonna blame it all on Pancham for being so weird, and my Pancham looks like it would be a dark type, 100%, bro. You can't look at Pancham and say that's pure fighting type. Now, if you were to give it one type only, it'd be dark, not fighting. But I don't know, that might just be my opinion, I suppose. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if I've already walked past 5 shiny Scraggy and I just do not know. I hope not, but I unfortunately would not be super surprised. I don't know, like I said, I think after Scraggy there are 4 more dark types I need to shiny hunt. Which are... actually, no, 3 more after Scraggy. After Scraggy there's 3 more, including Scraggy there's 4. I still need 2 Inkay and a Overquill. Which, speaking of Overquill, why can we get 5 out of the 6 new Pokemon from Legends Arceus? Okay, technically 5 out of 7 because Enamorous, but I don't... Not counting Enamorous, we can get 5 out of the 6 new Legends Arceus Pokemon in this game. What is wrong with Sneasler? Why can we not get Sneasler? That one just doesn't make sense to me. You can breed for Sneasel in Hisui style, sure. Like, you can catch Scyther in this game, you can catch Standler in this game, you can catch, what's the last one? Teddiursa and Ursaring in this game. Those were all in the base game already. That's a shot. That one was so noticeable, holy crap. I was not expecting this to be this noticeable in Scarlet and Violet, but I'll take it. Thank you very much. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, those 3 you can get. With the first DLC, you could now get Basculin White Stripe form. With the second DLC, you can get Quillfish Hisui form. And there have been a ton of rumors that there will be a secret 3rd DLC. That will have something to do with the mythical. Maybe we can find Hisui Sneasler there. Who knows? That's honestly wouldn't be a bad theory, I don't think. Alright, let's shiny hunt Inkay, shall we? Because we still have 25 minutes of sandwich left. And I wouldn't mind finding shiny Inkay, I don't think. Where do I find shiny Inkay? I don't know. I know the beach works, but I need to find like a good large beach. I think the island in the top left might be a good area. Let me first just check the beach down here, see how good it is for finding Inkay. Does Inkay spawn on the water? I don't know, it might. Okay, this is just Millstreet Outbreak City. Oh, it's... wait, Inkay just spawns in the water? But I need to get away from this Millstreet Outbreak. Oh, this is actually not too bad. It only spawns... it doesn't even spawn on the beach, it only spawns in the water. Okay. No, I think we'll be fine then. I'd say it's quite an obvious shiny. I'd say so. I think I'll notice that from quite a mile away. It took me a second to realize that was a Meowstic. I was like, what the frick is walking on the beach, bro? That was a female Meowstic. Dude, I don't know why, but finding a female Meowstic or even female Esper took me forever in this game. I'm trying to get a living form dex where as many Pokemon as possible have my OT. For the life of me, I swear to God, I could not find a female Esper slash Meowstic. I don't know why, I just kept finding male after male after male to the point where I was genuinely wondering, is the gender of Esper version exclusive? It wasn't, I eventually found a female Esper, but that was still weird, bro. Like, I don't know, on the one hand it'd be weird to version lock the gender of a Pokemon, but I'm pretty sure Meowstic is the only one in this one where its different genders actually are different forms because they have different stats. I'm pretty sure there's not a singular other gender difference that actually has that. I'm pretty sure Meowstic is genuinely the only one. Do I still need a shiny Meowstic? I think I do. I know I have one Esper, but I don't think I ever got a second one. Okay, get away from this military outbreak. I want none to do with this military outbreak. I mean, if I still need Esper, it would be in my list. Hold on, is there still a Meowstic in here? It's not on my list. I might actually already have it, you know? Do I have it? Hold on, let me check my checklist, I guess. Go up a bit to Gen 6, because I was in Gen 9 for some reason. Apparently I already have a shiny Meowstic. Cool. I do not remember getting that, but I'm sure I did at some point. I think I probably got it while shiny hunting Abra and Fence Furry. Yeah, probably. I know I got so many phases for Abra Friend Safari that I eventually ended up SOSing for it instead of Friend Safari. So yeah, I definitely actually got it from Friend Safari. Guess that's a shiny I don't need anymore. I mean, it wasn't on my list of how many, I think 45 more Pokemon that I need shiny from the DLC. I think. That means we've already done a quarter in a week. I mean, in 5 days even. That's not, I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised. I think every single shiny from the first DLC took me 8 streams. And some of those 8 streams I wasn't even shiny hunting, I was just playing through the game. So, I mean, there are 3 times the amount of shinies I need from the DLC, the second DLC compared to the first one. So, you know, I wouldn't be super surprised if it takes me like 24 streams. Although, if we can keep yesterday's luck, you know, we would be done in like a couple of days actually. Don't think that's gonna happen though. We still have 20 minutes on this sandwich left as well, if you just get a shiny every 10 minutes. Hey, just get an Inkay and a Malamar. Where... evolving Malamar is such a pain, bro. Like... evolving Inkay in this game is such a buggy mess, it's not even funny. Like, I think what you need to do, right? You need to undock your Switch, disconnect your Pro Controller, reset the game. Yes, you need to reset the game, otherwise it doesn't work for some reason. Why does this Inkay feel shiny, bro? It's not, but I don't know. You need to reset the game, start up the game with just your Joy-Cons attached to your Switch but undocked. Hold your Switch upside down, level it up, and then it will evolve. Like, it's so convoluted. Look, evolving Yamask in Sword and Shield, you know, sounded like a school playground myth. But evolving Inkay is so stupid. Look, the premise of it is funny, right? Hold your Switch upside down, haha, it go evolve. But if you do not have Joy-Cons, you can simply not evolve an Inkay. If you only have a Pro Controller, you cannot evolve an Inkay. And that is the dumbest mechanic in all of Pokemon in my opinion. Like, what if you lost your Joy-Cons and you were like, I don't need Joy-Cons, I'll just get Pro Controller. You can't evolve Inkay. It is so stupid. I don't understand how I understand how that slipped past game devs in Sword and Shield, right? I'm fine with that, that happens. But why is it still a thing in Scarlet and Violet? That is what angers me. Like, why can I not just hold my controller upside down? Like, even a Pro Controller has gyro detection, whatever, I don't know terms. But like, even the Pro Controller knows when it's being held upside down. So I don't understand why we have to use our Joy-Cons and have our entire system upside down, not just the controllers. Like, it's a funny idea, and on the 3DS it worked, because, you know, there were no detachable dockings, multiple controllers, you know, it was just a 3DS, that's all you had. Holding it upside down was easy. Pokemon Go, it works perfectly, you just hold your phone upside down, woo! It's not that hard. Although, actually, you know what, it's probably incredibly hard if you have the rotation glitch. Then I don't think you can do it at all. But I've not had that glitch in a while in Pokemon Go. But yeah, I don't know, evolving Inkay on the Switch, I just don't like it. Why can't you just hold your controllers upside down? Like, what's the next console gonna be? Who knows? Like, they're gonna do something similar to the Switch. I think it's gonna be both console, like it's gonna be dockable and undockable. It's gonna be both handheld and console. Because that's the only reason the Switch is actually selling well. Like, if it weren't for that, if you couldn't take it on the go, it would not sell nearly as well as it did. So I think they'll keep with that. But how will they do stuff with, like, controllers? Will it just literally be the Switch, but with a new name? And, like, more powerful and stuff? Like, I don't know. I feel like I would like them to see them do something new. Like, at least, you know, so far every console we have seen something new, right? Actually, with the Game Boys, no, not really. And I don't know about the entertainment systems either. But starting from the, you know, going from the GBA to a DS, whoa, 2 screens. You know, when going from the DS to the 3DS, whoa, 3D function. You know, with going from GameCube to a Wii, I don't think anything happened actually. That was just the same console, just more powerful. Not gonna lie. Yeah. But then from the Wii to the Wii U, whoa, we have a gamepad now. And then from, I don't know, the 3DS or the Wii U to the Switch, well, the Switch is just something completely new. But yeah, I wonder if, and if so, what they're gonna change about the next console for Nintendo. I don't even know what I'd like to say. Honestly, I'm very happy with the Switch. I just hate how incredibly poorly it performs. But also, would I really want to buy just another Switch just because it can only that version of the Switch can run certain games? That'd be stupid, in my opinion. That'd be a bit of a scam. Come on, man. Why can I not find myself a shiny Inkay? Look, I'd already be super happy if I get all 6 targets of today. Which are 2 Cottony, a Scraggy, and 3 Solosis. But I wouldn't mind finding just, you know, a little Inkay. I'm encountering a lot of Inkay, bro. You can't say that I'm not. I definitely am. I guess the most positive part about not getting a shiny Inkay today is I will not have to worry about evolving it until some other day. I mean, I would still like to get one shiny Inkay, and then I don't know, next time I do a dark type sandwich, we can get the second Inkay and Quillfish. That'd be cool. It's probably, I mean, look, we still have like 10 minutes of time, right? 13 even, look at that. We're in the water, the game is super laggy, we get extra time. Why is that a thing? I don't know. Game performs so poorly. Like, I wonder if the playtesting was done on a computer or on an actual Switch. Because, I mean, if it was on a computer, then sure, people that played it on the PC would be like, oh yeah, this is an amazing game, graphics look amazing and that kind of stuff. But, I mean, the moment they put it on the Switch, it all went to crap. Hooray. I wonder if the next Pokemon games are going to be on the Switch or not. I think so. I think we'll have one more duo of mainline Switch games. And then I think my prediction is kind of similar to what we saw on Gen 7, right? We put 2 mainline games, or 4 technically, I guess, because Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Sun and Moon are technically 4 games, not 2, but we'll put 2 of them on the 3DS, and then we'll put the third part of Gen 7, we'll put that on the Switch. I wouldn't be surprised if they are gonna do that again. Right, we're gonna have Scarlet and Violet on the Switch, Black 3 and White 3 on the Switch, and then Legends Kyurem is gonna be on the Switch 2, the swap, whatever they're gonna call it. I for some reason still really hope they're gonna call it a swap, I don't know why. I think it'd be a funny name. That's shiny. I don't think it is, it's not right. No, it's not, okay, never mind. I was just curious. I don't need it, but it looks shiny because of the sparkles of the, what was that, Trumbeak, I think? These Military Outbreaks are actually annoying the frick out of me, I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely wish I could get rid of them. I can timesheet one day and this particular Military Outbreak will leave, but I just want to turn the Military Outbreaks off. I'm not gonna do the Outbreaks game. I mean, how long will it take before I start shiny hunting Military anyway for Alchemy? Let me see, what is all between my current hunts and the Military hunt? We got the Solosis hunt, Joltik, Golurk, 8. No, not 8. Only 7 more Kalos starters. Oh wait, no, Military is Gen 8. I thought, wow, for some reason in my head I thought it was Gen 6. Oh no, there's a ton of stuff between now and Military actually. I think by the time I have Military, it will definitely be out of Outbreaks. I don't know, I mean, we might as well continue down the list. We got the Kalos starters. Then we got, well, Inkay and Malamar. Then we already go to the Alola starters times, I think 8 I still need. In between I might eventually hunt Oshawott if I can find an Outbreak for it. Times 3. After the 7 starters we get the Pikipek line 3 times. Then we get Jupiter and Araquanid, Comfey, Minior. I don't know, I feel like I might save Minior for one of the final hunts because of how annoying it is. I don't know, we'll see. Then we got all the Gen 8 starters, and then there is Alchemy. As of right now, how many shinies did I just get? 3. I got 3 shinies so far today. That means Alchemy should be the 42nd hunt from now. Yeah, that's not gonna be anytime soon. That'll take like at least a couple of weeks, I think. Would I have this game completed by the end of the year? No, I don't think so. By the end of January, definitely, but not by the end of the year. Nah. I wonder if by the end of the year, or by the end of January, or by the end of the year is also possible. I will have the shiny Fuecoco though. That would be nice. Actually, no, I'm not gonna hunt Fuecoco until I finish the DLC. I forgot. I am a little bit stupid sometimes. How have I not found a shiny? Bro, I've been here for 20... No, I've been here for like... Only 10 minutes. Only 10 minutes? It feels like 20, if not 30. Well, I've only been here for 10 minutes. But still, I would have kind of expected a shiny Inkay by now. But it is what it is. Hey, look, I got the target from the sandwich, right? Which was just a singular Scraggy. I should be happy with that. I would still like to get like 2 Inkay though. Would be cool. Like, or just 1 Inkay and then the next Dark Sandwich I get an Inkay and a Quillfish. Totally fine with that as well. Look, if I get 2 Inkay from the sandwich, I'm still gonna have to make a Dark Sandwich at some point for Quillfish. Unless I get super lucky, get 2 Inkay next to each other, catch both, move over to Quillfish and get a shiny Quillfish. Wouldn't be opposed to it, you know. That would be kind of funny in my opinion, but I just don't think that's going to happen. Eight minutes on this sandwich. You know, one thing this game actually does do really well is the Pokemon textures, bro. They gave Pokemon first, they gave them scales if necessary. Inkay's headlights actually emit light, which they didn't do in prior games. Stuff like that is actually really nice. And I hope it's, you know, gonna stay for future Pokemon games. There we go. 1 shiny Inkay with like 7-ish minutes to find another one. Would be cool, but I don't know if it's going to happen. That's a critical capture. Yeah. Okay, at least we got the 1 Inkay, right? Then if we ever do a Dark Sandwich again, I can get Malamar and Quillfish from it. I'll be fine with that. Save the game. Let's see how much time is left in the sandwich. We still have 6 minutes to find a second Inkay and a Quillfish. That's not gonna happen. Look, whether or not I get another shiny Inkay, I'm gonna have to go for another sandwich. So, I mean, at the very least, if I get another shiny Inkay this sandwich, that means I will not have to use 2 sandwiches for the final 2 dark types, right? If I could just get both of them now, both of the Inkay, then I will guaranteed only use 1 sandwich for Quillfish. If I don't get a shiny Inkay right now, it's completely possible if I get unlucky enough that Quillfish and Inkay will both use a sandwich. And I am, you know, I haven't farmed Herba Mystica yet since the DLC came out, so I am starting to go down on Herba Mystica. I don't know, with like, there are still 40 hunts left. If I get unlucky enough, that requires me 80 Herba Mystica, which I definitely do not have right now. Five minutes. Okay, we will go for the next sandwich though, for a psychic type in the polar biome. Trying to get Solosis. I wonder how noticeable Solosis will be in this game. I feel like it might actually genuinely just be hard to notice. Who knows? Maybe it is actually not that hard to notice. I thought Scraggy was gonna be a nightmare to notice, and it really wasn't. It was really easy. Maybe Slosis will be the same. I don't think it will be, but maybe. I haven't seen anybody else on it yet, so that's going to be fun. You know, I will soon, I think maybe by the end of January, I will have caught every single shiny available in Paldea and Kitakami. We'll make a video about it. It's so weird, because I have been shiny hunting in Pokédex order. Not Pokédex order, at the very least region order, right? I finished Kanto, Johto, Hoenn and Sinnoh, working on Unova right now. I will finish Paldea and Kitakami before Unova. Also, with the release of these DLCs, Unova just grew by an extra 2 Pokemon. Unova now is 158 Pokemon originally found in this region. Which is weird. How often have we seen Pokemon release in a region that were not in the original games of that region, if you know what I'm saying? Like, I think the first time we saw that was, well, with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon releasing 5 new Alola Pokemon. And I think that's the only time it happened so far. And it wasn't even going back a generation. It was still the same generation. The games just weren't finished and they gave us Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, you know? But with, like, this game, after 15-ish years or so, we finally get new Unova Pokemon, which is so weird to think about. Like, we've had the same 156 Unova Pokemon for 15 years, and now all of a sudden it's 158. And I know a lot of people will not count it, but I most certainly will. Archelodon and Hydrapple were most certainly originally found in the Unova region. That's just a fact, you know? I'm pretty sure Pokemon Home counts them towards Paldea. Which, again, it makes sense from a certain point of view. But technically, it's just wrong. I mean, you know, Pokemon Home does have a separate Pokédex for Hisui and doesn't count them towards Galar, even though there are literally 7 Pokemon. So I feel like they should count Archelodon and Hydrapple towards Unova. Starting a petition now. Pokemon Home and the Pokemon Company should acknowledge that Archelodon and Hydrapple are Pokemon found originally in the Unova region and not Paldea in Pokemon Home. I mean, how would that even work in the Pokédex? Would every single Pokemon from Kalos and up just get a new Pokédex number that is too higher just because they have to cram in Hydrapple and Archelodon? No, probably not. Doesn't make sense. Is that it? Yo, let's go! With 16 seconds left on the sandwich, we get Inkay number 2. Poggers. Okay, we're not getting Quillfish, so we're gonna have to use the sandwich on Quillfish alone, but it is what it is, I don't care. I got this thing, I'm pretty happy. Alright, now we're gonna have to evolve both Scraggy and Inkay, which, especially Inkay, bro. Ha! Inkay has been added to your party. Alright, let's first evolve the Scraggy into Scrafty. That one shouldn't be too hard. And here we go, shiny Scraggy into shiny Scrafty. Again, surprised by how noticeable Scraggy is in this game. I feel like shinies in general have been harder to notice in Scarlet and Violet compared to other games, but Scraggy? Absolutely not. I'm not complaining. And now we have to evolve this stupid thing. Okay, so we undock the switch. We... hold on. Do that. We disconnect the controller entirely. And then we level it up once. I should maybe hold my Switch upside down. That probably does help. This Inkay, give it some XP candy. I used it on the wrong Inkay. How did I use it on the wrong Inkay? Bro, this is hard doing it upside down, man. Yeah, like that don't... It didn't register. I'm holding my Switch upside down. Nothing is connected. So why did... I keep pressing B when I try to go up. Doing this upside down is so annoying. This is such a dumb evolution method, bro. Come on. Please, Inkay evolve. Thank you. Alright. Let me dock it back. Dock. There we go. Shiny Inkay into Shiny Melamar. Oh, I hate this evolution method on Switch, bro. On the DS and on phone, this goes perfectly fine, but on the Switch, it's such a nightmare. There we go. Alright, we got that Melamar. Let's put these shinies in the boxes, and then let's hunt Soloses. If I get 3 shiny Soloses quick enough. Is there anything else that I still need Psychic type? Probably, right? I mean, I definitely need Delphox, but you can't find Wild Delphox, so that's not gonna help. Let me at the very least grab some Solosis line sprites. Here we have Solosis, which... Oh, you know what, actually? Solosis, no Pokemon is see-through in this game, which actually makes shiny Solosis easier to notice. If it was see-through, it'd actually be kind of hard, but it's not. Because if it was see-through, you'd be able to see the polar blue biome behind it. And it would kind of make it hard. Also, why is Reuniclus... Why does it have such a better shiny? It might not have a better shiny. It might just be... Because these Pokemon are ripped out of the Gen 7 Pokédex. Where the background of the Pokédex is blue. And as the Pokemon are see-through, I think that might be why it looks so different. I don't know. I guess we'll figure out. I need to also figure out how I make a Psychic sandwich. Because I do not remember. Was it onion for Psychic? Yes, I actually remember. How do I remember that? I don't know. Don't know why my game froze there. That's always cool. Is there any other Psychic types that I need after this? No. These are the only Psychic types that I need. Very interesting. Hamburger. Let's just use a sour and a salty again, shall we? I'm pretty sure not allowed to mix sweet and sour ever. So as long as I just use all my sour herbs early enough, it should be fine. Also, this is one of the easiest sandwiches to make, because onion doesn't have collision with other onion. So you can super easily just stack all the onion on top of each other and nothing, they're not going to collide with each other, and it's weird, but I don't care. If it works, it works. Nice. Am I gonna have to hunt any steel types? I don't think so. Steel type is such an interesting sandwich, bro. You just put 3 hamburgers on there. It's a weird sandwich. But no steel types in the DLC that I need shiny. At all, or just nothing that I'm gonna hunt with a steel sandwich? Archelodon is a steel type, sure. Yes, technically I do still need a steel type from the DLC, but I'm gonna hunt it with the dragon sandwich. That is simply smarter. Wait, Solosis spawn on the water as well? Okay. I think I should be able to find 3-in-1 sandwich with the amount of spawns. I think it might be a rather obvious shiny. Would it be? I don't know. They're definitely not see-through though, which, again, I find it disappointing how the Solosis line, Araquanid, Jupiter, and most certainly Dragapult are not see-through when they're supposed to be. I really think that's a missed opportunity by the Pokemon Company, or by Game Freak. I don't know who decided on the models specifically. Because I don't know. They're supposed to be see-through, and I don't understand why they decided to just not do that. Look, for the sake of shiny hunting, especially shiny hunting Solosis, it's actually nice. But I just don't like the way my shiny Dragapult looks. It looks weird. Or my regular Dragapult even. Both look weird. I mean, not that Dragapult is in Scarlet anyway. Stupid Violet exclusives, man. I think it should be easy to notice, man. I really do. Why is there a Beartic there? Is that a strong spawn? Might be. Coming and going. Sure, bud. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but you do you, my man. Is this the best area to shine on Solosis in? I don't know. It's a pretty good area, though. Also, we find its entire evolution line. Like, again, I'd like to find Solosis most. Because if I end up with, I don't know, 2 Reuniclus, which would be super weird, but it's possible, then yeah, that's a duplicate, and it doesn't help me. I mean, to be fair, I see Solosis most. The Pokemon that I see second most here is Duocean, and the Pokemon I see the least is Reuniclus, so I think we'll be fine. But we could get unlucky where we get either like 3 Duocean or 2 Reuniclus or something like that. It is possible. So let's just hope it don't happen. I do like the polar. I like most of the music in this DLC, bro. Especially the battle music. That is just black and white music. I love it. Is it worse than that, like, original black and white music? Absolutely. But I don't care. It's still black and white music and I love it. I mean, honestly, the fact that I haven't found a shiny yet, I don't think we're finding 3 this sandwich. I know we've only been here for 4 minutes, but usually if I do not get a shiny in the first, like, 20 seconds, we usually do not get 3. I mean, you know, the annoying part is, if I only get 2, then that means I'll have to make a Psychic Sandwich for simply Reuniclus and Reuniclus only. And that's just, it's such a waste. I'd rather find all 3 in one shiny, in one sandwich. I would rather find 0 this sandwich and 3 the next than 2 now and 1 the next, or 1 now and 2 the next. And the absolute worst case is if I make 3 sandwiches and I get 1 shiny each time. That would be the worst. That will cost a lot of sandwich ingredients that I'm gonna have to grind back. Hooray! At least Turbo Mystica grinding I can do off stream. It doesn't, you can't, I mean you can get shinies while doing it, but it's just not likely. I actually just wondered something. Can you complete the entire Paldea Pokédex without evolving a singular Pokemon? And not just Paldea, I also meant Kitakami and Blueberry. Can you complete all 3 Pokédexes without evolving a singular Pokemon? And more interestingly, could you do it in one game, apart from version exclusive legendaries and paradox Pokemon? I feel like it's possible, you know? To complete the entire dex without evolving a single Pokemon. I feel like all evolved Pokemon are either in the wild or maybe also all of them are in raids. I don't know. Not all of them are in the wild. I know there are a couple of Pokemon like Malamar, for example. They are not in the wild, but they are most certainly in raids. I've seen them a lot. Malamar is even one of the Pokemon that drops boosted Herba Mystica. Is he in 6-star raids? I know he's in 5 stars. Probably he's in 6 stars, right? I think so. Even, like, I completed the entire dex, almost the entire dex, I have to admit, of the Blueberry dex without doing a single trade evolution. The only Pokemon I ended up doing a trade evolution for was Magmortar, because I just couldn't find the raid, and I wanted to complete the Pokedex, and honestly trading for it was just easier. Just fill in the code, find somebody, trade, done. You know, it's not that hard. It was much easier than actually having to find a Magmortar raid. I think by now I have probably found a Magmortar raid. Not 100% confident about that though. Look, I'll eventually do like proper Herba Mystica grinding, and eventually I'll definitely find a Magmortar raid at some point. Because I'm pretty sure Herba Mystica grinding is way faster in the DLC than anywhere else. I mean, okay, the fastest way to grind Herba Mystica is to get the free 10 Herba Mystica from the Heal Mask. That is by far the fastest way to grind Herba Mystica, but you can only do that once. After you've done it once, I think the fastest way to get Herba Mystica is to do raids in the DLC, because like 40%, okay, maybe, yeah, maybe 40% of the Pokemon here have boosted Herba Mystica raid, and it's crazy. So many of them have boosted Herba Mystica. I need to make a list so I can, you know, when I grind Herba Mystica, I can actually read, oh, these few Pokemon have boosted Herba Mystica and these don't, or something. I don't know. Because I'm gonna have to do quite some grinding, you know, at some point. Not yet, thank goodness. I still have got Herba Mystica for at least, I think, 2 streams. 2 streams? Now I'm curious, how much Herba Mystica do I have left? Should not have gone from bottom up. That was stupid. Okay. Where the frick is my Herba Mystica? Am I blind? Is it above this? The frick? Oh, it's with the condiments, of course. Oh, I only have 5 Herba Mystica left. That's not even enough for 1 stream. Oh, okay. Well, I'll not be live tomorrow, so it's fine, I guess. Maybe I can bring my Switch with me and grind some in the train. I mean, honestly, that's actually a very, very good idea, because I'm gonna be in a train for like 3.5 hours tomorrow. Okay, that's not true. I'm gonna be in a bus for bus plus train plus bike for 3.5 hours tomorrow. Simply the train I'll be in for like at least 1.5 hours, maybe 2. I really do not know how long the train ride itself is. I think it's 50 minutes, so it'll be 1 hour 40 minutes I'll be in the train for. Yeah, and I do not have any mobile data left. I have like 200 MB. Which I would also like to save for Weird Deer Raid Day. That would be cool as well, actually. Ooh. So yeah, I don't know. I'll probably grind Herb Mystic on the train tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last lecture of the course that I have. I already passed it practically. It'd be rude to just stop showing up just because I passed it though. So I will show up and I will come to the oral exam. But I'm not gonna do an insane amount of studying for that exam. I'll study a bit for sure. But at a certain point, you know, I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm done with studying. I don't care if I fail the exam, it's fine. I did do the math though. If I get a 9.3 for the oral, my average will be an 8.5 and my mom will make me pancakes. And 9.3 for an oral exam, I feel like it's like impossible to get, bro. Like, that's genuinely hard, I think. How the frick did I get stuck in there? I don't know. Okay, how long have you been in for? Almost half the sandwich and not shiny yet. I think we're gonna have to do at least 2 sandwiches for this line. I wonder if I genuinely haven't found one yet, or whether I walked past one and I just didn't notice it, because it's hard to notice. I don't know if it's hard to notice. I don't know. I thought Scraggy was hard to notice, but it wasn't. This one I'm expecting not being too hard, as Slowsus isn't see-through. Like, again, if Slowsus was see-through, this hunt would have been a nightmare. All of the Slowsus would have looked shiny, because they all would have looked blue, because wherever they spawn, whether it's the water, the land, the background is blue. And if they're see-through, they look blue. I don't know, man. Also, no, I always upload YouTube shorts of my shinies the midnight, the second midnight after I catch a shiny. I may have completely forgot to edit videos, and yesterday at 1 AM I was editing videos just to get the shorts out. Because not only do I want to, you know, just have them up on time, otherwise they become irrelevant, but also it helps me keep track of when I catch a shiny. Because I know if I uploaded a shiny on, say, 20th of December, I know I caught it the 18th, and I like keeping track of when I caught my shinies. So, yeah. The shinies that I get today, I should maybe just edit them this afternoon or something. Look, after stream, I'm gonna have to, like, get to work almost instantly. But, like, I have work until 2, and then I go home, and then I can do whatever the frick, right? Dude, I basically have a 2-month Christmas break right now. It is ridiculous to think about. I don't know, I want to maybe do a couple more streams, who knows? I want to grind out some Fortnite videos just so I can be done with that for the season, maybe, I don't know. And then start speedrunning. I want to do those things in my Christmas break, and I can only hope that I'm actually going to have time for all of them. Like, especially that speedrunning part, I'm just not sure if I can do that, bro. And there are also still other things that I'm working on, like trying to complete a full living dex with every Pokemon having my RT. Where I'm gonna have to play through Scarlet again, and I'm gonna have to play through Violet again to get a Koraidon enemy Rhydon with my RT. I'm very much aware of it. Also, the game is freaking laggy in the snowstorm. Holy crap. Jesus Christ, that's not healthy. But yeah, the way I got Koraidon and Miraidon originally is so stupid. So, yeah, so initially I only played Scarlet, right? I hadn't played Violet yet. So I wanted to complete my Pokédex in Scarlet, and you get access to the Koraidon you ride on, and an extra Koraidon to catch that you can send the Pokemon home and all that kind of stuff, right? But the duplication glitch still existed. So I had like 20 Koraidon in my boxes that were all my OT. So I was like, alright, I'll just catch the second. They were non-tradable though. They had my OT, but they were non-tradable. So I was like, okay, I'll catch the second Koraidon that is like in area 0. Trade that for a Miraidon. And now I have Koraidon and Miraidon. Eventually when Pokemon Home releases, I can send them to Pokemon Home. And then eventually... I don't know what happened first. I don't know if I beat Scarlet first or whether... Oh no. Yeah, no, Pokemon Home released at some point. I don't... what's the order again? I don't remember. I think eventually Pokemon Home released. And I figured out... Oh, apparently these duplicated Koraidon cannot move to Pokemon Home. That is annoying. Well, I guess I'll just catch a Miraidon in Pokemon Violet. You know, the second Miraidon. And I had to play the game by then, and I'll trade this Miraidon for a Koraidon. So I could have had both Koraidon and Miraidon with my OT if I was just a bit more patient. But yeah, now here we are. And I don't have either with my OT now. Now I'm gonna have to play through Scarlet and Violet again to get them with my OT. I mean, I don't think it's bad to have a second playthrough of Scarlet completed. I'm gonna have to do it anyway. Look, there are 2 Pokemon that I cannot get with my OT, and those are Iron Crown and Iron Boulder, because I simply do not have the DLC of Violet, because that would be a massive waste of money. 35 bucks for an Iron Crown and an Iron Boulder OT and a shiny Morpeko. It's not worth 35 bucks, I'm sorry. So, you know, I'll play through Scarlet again, catch Gouging Fire and Raging Bolt again, trade them for Iron Crown and Iron Boulder. And then I'll at least have them for the living decks. I will not have them with my RT, and I can accept that. There are a couple of other Pokemon. Actually, I think those are the only Pokemon that I will not be able to get with my RT. Out of the possible ones. I mean, of course, there are impossible ones like Battle Bomb Greninja. That's not a shiny, is it? Is this a shiny? Oh my god. I now feel like I might have walked past at least 20 shinies without noticing it was a shiny. I don't even know how I noticed this one. Bro. That does not look like a shiny. What the frick? Okay. That is a little bit of an issue, I think. Would I have walked past them already? I don't know, maybe? That is kind of... what I call scary? I don't know, maybe it's kind of scary. Because like I said, I definitely barely noticed that. I did notice it though, even in the snowstorm. I don't know. I'm now very paranoid, because that shiny was a lot harder to notice than I think it should be. Yeah, now I'm super paranoid about any Solosis. Great, thanks game. Why did you make Scraggy so much more noticeable than it should be, and why did you make Solosis so much harder to notice than it should be? Like the frick, man. That's not okay. With Scraggy, I was prepared for an annoying hunt. With Solosis, I was not. Team Terrible? What the frick is Team Terrible supposed to be? Also, now that I think about it, why did the DLC also just not introduce an evil team? Like, bro, can we please have an evil team in Generation 10? The last evil team we had is freaking Team Flare, and back when Team Flare released, that was like one of the weirdest evil teams ever. After that, we've just not seen an evil team anymore, which is sad. I think they were a great part of Pokemon story games. I have to say that the storyline of this game has still been amazing. I love the storyline of this game. Way better than Sword Shield. Is it better than Sun and Moon? I don't know. I feel like it's better than Sun and Moon, but worse than Ultra and Ultra Moon. It's like right in between there. Actually, I don't know. I love the Area Zero part. I guess if we include DLC, the storyline of this game is better than Ultra and Ultra Moon. For sure. Without DLC though, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But like I said, if this game had a proper evil team, like, you know, the game started off with 3 storylines, then came the 4th storyline, and then both the DLCs had 1 storyline each. Actually, the second DLC even had 2 storylines. Either way, it doesn't really matter. The first 3 storylines of the game were, like, actually boring. One of the storylines wasn't even a storyline, it was just beat all the gyms, and honestly, I'm fine with it, I don't care. The Orphan storyline was like, I mean, it's a cool side storyline, I'm not mad about it. But the quote-unquote evil team storyline with Team Star, that was garbage. I would have loved to see something else. Just an actual evil team, people that stole Pokemon. Not just a group of emo kids, like, really? I mean, it feels the same as Galar evil team, just a bunch of weirdos that have no evil intents at all, even. Like, what the, why? Like, an evil team is supposed to try to take over the world, kidnap Pokemon, destroy the world and rebuild it. I don't know. Something more than just being emo. Because that's all it felt like for the past 2 generations. You know, Giovanni, what was Team Rocket's motives? Did they want to take over the world or just become super rich from stealing Pokemon? One of the two. Either way, cool motive, right? For an evil team. Then there were Team Magma and Team Aqua who wanted to change the entirety of... I think only Hoenn. Their goals were Hoenn. It wasn't as massive, but still still a pretty cool goal, I'd say. Then the Team Galactic, they wanted to destroy the entire universe and create a new one from scratch, which that's a pretty sick motive, I'd say. Then there was Team Plasma, who wanted to take over the world by stealing everybody's Pokemon. As a pretty cool storyline. Then there's Team Flare, they just wanted to destroy the world. That was about it. It was kind of a what the frick is this motive, but sure. And then came Alola with Team Skull. Oh no, such an evil team. We want to be evil. Like, I don't know, man. Team Skull was kind of weird. And then I guess the Aether Paradise you could see as an evil team, but that was really just an evil person. And what was her goal at all? To live with the Ultra Beast? Was that her goal? Like, what the frick? That was also... Oh. That was really weird. And then came Galar with... Again, had an evil team, which... The evil team... Like, that was a worst evil team motive. Like, at least... You know, Team Skull's evil motive was, we want to be evil. But Team Yell's motive was like, hey, we're gonna block everybody from defeating the gyms just so the person we're fangirling over can be the only champion. Like, what on earth are they thinking? I don't know. That was so weird. That was one of the weirdest motives for an evil team. And then there was, what, President Rose? Man, I don't remember his name. The actual evil guy from the storyline. He wanted to make sure that even in 1,000 years from now, Galar would have enough power. Thus, he found? How did he get Eternatus? I don't actually know. Either way, he made Eternatus, and then I guess he was kind of evil, but he wasn't even evil. He was just stupid. And I don't know, this game, Team Star, like, are you for real? Team Star is just a bunch of high school emo kids that, are they bullies? Are they not bullies? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. They're stupid. They're just emos. That's what they are. Okay, now every single Solosis looks blue in this lighting. What the freak, bro? That is just cruel. This is actually terrible lighting for this hunt. What the freak? I'm now looking at the... What the freak? The tails? The pigtails that are stuck to their head? Because I know Shiny Solosis has a pink pigtail instead of a yellow one. That's what I'm checking for shininess right now, because all of them look blue, bro. Okay, I think the sun has gone down. I think they look green again. I think I will notice a shiny. Again, I barely noticed previous shiny, so you never know. Also, the sandwich does not have much time left. 3 minutes. I don't think we're finding a second shiny even. Wow. You hate dust hunting? Everything looks exactly, bro. It's awful. Also, welcome to the stream, Archie. Why is it always that people join just before the end of the stream? Like, I need to, like, leave to go for work in 20 minutes and I still need to eat lunch, bro. I cannot stream after the sandwich. What are these? What are these? How are you doing? How's your shiny luck been in the DLC? Yesterday I got 8 shinies and 3 sandwiches, which was insane. Today so far I've gotten 6 shinies and 3 sandwiches, which isn't too bad. It's really not that bad. This sandwich though has definitely been my worst one, and with just 1 shiny so far. Slozus is hard to notice, bro. I didn't think it would be, but Slozus is genuinely a hard one to notice. Ugh. Like, is that a shiny? I don't think so, but the lighting makes the Solosis shiny look terrible. Look, I love the open world aspect, and I love that the Pokemon are just shiny in the overworld. 100% agree, it's a great mechanic. But please, give us some form of shiny indication. The sparkles from PLA might have been a bit overkill, but at least the sparkles from LGPE, bro, they would have been sick. You've been lurking while playing Minecraft, making an iron farm, villager breeder, carrot farm, all in one. Nice. Yeah, I think you've heard the story of my PC dying and me losing my Minecraft world. I think... I'm not sure. Like, I don't know, I spent a lot of hours in this Minecraft world. And I just kind of have to accept that it's gone. I kind of want to just make a hardcore world. But I'm kind of scared, because I'm really freaking stupid in Minecraft. And I will die some stupid way at some point, and I just know it. You know what's the most likely way I'll die? The freaking ancient cities. That's probably how I'm going to die. I can already tell. Like, I'm gonna get cornered by a... whatever the frick it's called, I don't remember. And then I'm just not gonna be able to escape and just pop totem, boom, dead. It will happen. I'll just have to be extra careful when going down there, I guess. How are those things called, bro? I'm so stupid. Guardian? No. Guardian are the fish. Or what on earth are they called? Undo hardcore, I will die to something stupid like drowning. Warden, that's what they're called. Yeah, no, I wouldn't die to drowning. Like, the first thing I'm gonna build is like a totem farm. Because, yeah, without that I would definitely die to something stupid like drowning. But yeah, I don't know. Look, on the one hand, I kind of just want to make a regular survival world where I can die. But I don't want to make a new one. I just want to continue the one that I already had. But then the question arises, if I want to continue in that world, what, do I just start from where I ended 3 years ago? Or do I cheat everything back in that I lost? Like, what is gonna be my plan? I don't know. I just finished making a massive village with every single possible villager trait. I just finished that project. And now it's all gone. Like, oh, it's so painful, bro. I mean, I definitely learned to just make backups of stuff, and I will for future things, but it's too late for that now, you know? I don't know. Anyway, that was it for today. 3 sandwiches, 6 shinies. I'm not complaining. It's pretty nice. Hold on, let me go back to Malaweta for outro screen, because I still do not have an outro screen. Haha. Yeah. That's not a thing. With increased knockback on projectiles, I'm more likely to die to a skeleton. Mate, like I said, dude, I am not gonna be I thought it was a shiny Olomomola, never mind. I genuinely think I'll be able to get my hands on full netherite armor and a totem farm without an issue. I don't think I'm going to die before that. And even if I die before that, then the world is not that old and I don't care, honestly. But it's after that, when I have like all the good stuff, I'm gonna die to something stupid like a warden. Maybe something like fall damage, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, die in the void, I don't know, something like that. It kind of scares me, but I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and joining in the end. Even netherite has become more of an issue since 120. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. I've not looked for netherite since 120. Maybe like for 1 ingot or something, I don't know. It's very interesting. Well, anyway, that was it for today. I'll be back Friday, maybe tomorrow evening, I don't know. I do have school tomorrow morning though, so not tomorrow morning. Oh yeah. But at least you can duplicate them. They're not the worst thing ever, but they are annoying indeed. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Well, anyway, I'll see you again some other time, Archie. Bye-bye.